I'm Gord Graebel. I'm the Battalion Chief for C Shift. We responded to this incident here approximately 9 o'clock earlier this evening. It came in initially as a smoke call, but quickly got upgraded to a first alarm. Neighbors reported fire on the back porch of this residence and quickly went over and knocked on the door. They evacuated two elderly occupants that were home at the time and fortunately got them out safely. This is actually a duplex, and the other side of the duplex was unoccupied. Tenants who were moving in tomorrow unfortunately had some of their belongings in the home, but at least they weren't home at the time. Our arriving units again fought the fire, went interior to look for other occupants and look for the source. Quickly went upstairs, found that it was quite congested with other materials and such from the occupant. They could hear the fire going in the attic spaces and weren't able to actually engage the fire, and so had to go to the outside and take on more of a defensive position. Due to the nature of the fire being in the attic space, it became very, very difficult to actually extinguish. And again, because it was unsafe for our crews to operate inside, we had to take that defensive posture. We responded with a first alarm +1, which brings basically 6 apparatus to the scene and about 24 members on the scene here right now. So we've been operating for about 3.5 hours, and we're starting to get a little bit of an upper hand on it. But again, the fire is quite stubborn and difficult to access.
Okay, any word on what caused it?
We're not too sure at this time. We do have an investigator on scene, and he's interviewed the occupants as well as the neighbor that saw the fire basically start at the early stages of the fire. At this time, it's not suspicious. However, we're still unsure of the exact cause of the fire.
Okay, could you just spell your last name?
Last name is Graebel.